Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Tyler, and today we have another challenge. Our last challenge we only used Porygon 2, and that was a lot of fun. If you haven't already, go check that out after this video, and go check out more of my videos that I have on the channel. Today, we are taking on Pokemon Silver with only one Pokemon, and that is the powerhouse, Alakazam. Alakazam is super fast and has crazy special attack. This will definitely be some high hitting damage. Here are the moves that Alakazam will learn through level up. We do start off with Confusion, which is probably way overpowered in my opinion. I assume we will be using a lot of Psybeam and also learn Psychic later on. I'm definitely ready for that. There are not a lot of Pokemon in this game that have a good chance against Alakazam, so it should be pretty exciting to use. Here are the rules for the challenge. Number 1, I can only use Alakazam in battle. Number 2, I can use other Pokemon, but that's just for the HM moves only. Number 3, no healing in battle. I can use held items though, so if I want to use a berry I can give it to him, but no healing actually in battle. And number 4, no saving. This means not going back. Can't be scared. I should be able to beat the whole game with Alakazam, but I truly don't know what level it will take me to. The one thing I'm worried about is the defense. Alakazam can put out a lot of damage, but can it take it as well? Will it be able to defeat all of Johto, the Elite Four, and Red? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and make sure to leave a like on the video. Let's get to it. First up is the rival fight. I always show this because Gary, my rival that I always name, he always wants to talk some smack to us, and we have to teach him a lesson not to do that. I always name my rival Gary. I always did that since Red and Blue versions, and probably because of the anime as well. Let me know in the comments what you guys name your rivals. First gym leader time, and I don't see Faulkner really being a problem at all. Alakazam's at level 11, well now level 12, and it's just dominating. Its attack is just so crazy, and I haven't even went through Bellsprout Tower yet, so this should be a pretty fun run. At level 20, we decide to take on the leader Bugsy for the second gym battle. Confusion is still just way overpowered at this point, and we just now learned Psybeam. I do actually get rid of Teleport. That does nothing for me. So we're probably going to just be dominating from now on with Psybeam. I mean, even that Scyther couldn't do anything, and super effective against Kakuna. Second badge complete. It's rival time, and I do not see this rival Gary taking us out at all. He has a Ghastly, which is definitely weak against me. Zubat's weak against me. And the Bayleaf, it's a little bit strong, doesn't one-shot it, but it still goes down like a sack of potatoes, and Gary is once again weak. And he always calls me a wimp, so this time, Gary, you're the wimp. Here's the third gym battle, and I say this every video, Whitney usually is one of the hardest gym leaders, at least to start off if you're not over-leveled. It can take you out in no time, but with Alakazam, we're really going to see what Miltank can really do to us, and it looks like we're outpowered by it, so Alakazam takes it down pretty simple, but usually Whitney sometimes can give you one heck of a time. I went ahead and went straight to the fourth gym battle. This is probably going to be one of the easiest. I'm almost positive that we're going to one-shot all these just because Alakazam is super strong against all of them. Even the Gengar probably coming up is not going to stand a chance against us. Let's see if we can take it out one shot with the old Psybeam, and we do. So this run is actually going pretty smooth. I mean, it's definitely fun. We're outpowering everybody, but I just want to see if Alakazam can take some hits. There you go, fourth gym badge complete. And as always, a run would not be complete without showing the rival fight. Haunter goes down. Magnemite is probably the only one that actually probably can stand a chance against me. I mean, even though he goes down one shot. But man, Alakazam is just steamrolling everybody, except for Bayleaf. Bayleaf is they make these so strong sometimes, I feel like, but still, Gary is no match, and I still think that he wants to talk all this crap against me. At level 36, we take on the Fighting Gym, and of course, as you'd expect, we just dominate. I mean, Primeape can't do anything against us. Alakazam is just too good. Psybeam takes it out in one shot. Man, Alakazam, if you haven't already used Alakazam before, this is a fun Pokemon to use. Jasmine is up next, and this could be one of the hardest battles that I do. Magnemite is Steel type, so it definitely resists a lot of my attacks, pretty much all my attacks. So we just have to hope that we can outpower all the Pokemon and not faint. because Alakazam, I'm not going to lie, does not have good defense at all. And right here, we actually lose first try to it. That is crazy. We're going to have to come back. So this time I actually made it to Steelix. I am paralyzed. If we can get lucky, which we don't, and we have to come back again. This is just crazy to me. All right, here we go. We got up to level 41. We have Psychic, and so we're just going to start just dominating it, one-shotting. Last but not least, we have Steelix that comes out. Please, please, please do not do anything. And we do not even take any damage at all. It's crazy how much of a higher level I had to be just for this fight. But we got the mineral badge, and we are on to it. One thing that I will have to say about this run is that Alakazam is just incredible to use. I've actually probably said that already before, but man, just using these moves, it's one-shotting everybody, and it's almost like I'm just going up against anybody and nobody actually stands a chance against me. I mean, if you haven't already, use Alakazam, and you'll definitely see what I'm talking about, one-shotting everything. I'm just kind of excited to see what level I'm going to have to be to defeat Red at the very end, because as of right now, nobody is standing any chance against this. I have said this in my other videos. It's crazy to me how much XP you get in between the 6th badge to the 8th badge. I mean, look at this. Just using only one Pokemon, Alakazam's already level 53. And it is just one-shotting all these Dragonairs, which I don't know why they're not Dragonites, but that's okay. I mean, look, level 54 right now, and we're just one-shotting everything. I mean, it's just the XP that you get in between those is crazy. But there you go. We just now defeated the 8th gym badge, and it's time to go take on the Elite Four. Let's see how we do. Here we go. Elite Four Will. He is up first. Shadow Ball. It should take it out. Yep. I don't know if I'm going to have any trouble besides maybe Agatha. Sometimes Agatha can, or no, Karen. It's Karen. Jeez. But I don't see anybody really doing anything to us, maybe besides Lance or Karen. I mean, Alakazam at level 57 already, 58 just now, is just too good for everything. It just blows my mind how good he is. And we have, it looks like one person left, Slowbro, which it's crazy. It's super effective, but it is barely doing any damage, it feels like. And as long as it doesn't heal, I should be able to kill it, which I do. So Elite Four Will defeated. Next up is Koga. And Koga usually doesn't stand a chance against me. I mean, there's not a lot of Pokemon that I use that are probably weak against his Pokemon. Besides me using that return, I don't know why I did that, but Fortress goes down, Muck is next. Should one-shot this with Side Beam, which it does. I mean, Muck does have that defense, so sometimes it can take a hit. We got Venomoth that goes down one shot. Last but not least, we got the Crobat, and we one-shot it. Too good. Here is probably the easiest Elite Four member that you'll ever face is Bruno. All he has is fighting-type Pokemon, and I think 2 Onixes, usually 1 or 2 Onix. I'm not sure. At this point, the Pokemon just can't stand a chance, especially with Alakazam being super effective against it. I'm using a return right here, I think just to save moves. I don't know why. Machamp is up next, and for some reason, every time that I was fighting Machamp, it would pause and it wouldn't go for some reason. So that's why it just did that. But I tried to use, I guess, Side Beam against it and one-shot it, of course. Here we go. Last but not least, Hitmonlee goes down. Double Kick does nothing. And we dominate. Now this one right here with Karen, this is where I'm always scared. Just depending on what moves they use, like that Confuse Ray, Sand Attack, it's all these random moves that just make your Pokemon, it's just irritating. I mean, I can hurt myself in confusion, it lowers my accuracy, just like that. So look at this, I'm already down to 55 HP, and unless I just keep getting lucky, which I don't, and I actually lose to Karen, I have to come back. Remember, there's no saving. Okay, if you look at Alakazam's level right now, we're at level 70. We took, I don't even know how many tries, and I kept failing at Karen. It would always just do some bad RNG, and it would take all my health down. But we are finally at level 70, which I would have never guessed it. Before the run started, if you would have told me that it would take Alakazam level 70 to even be close to defeating Karen, I don't know if I would even believe it. But Violet Plume's up last, and finally, we beat Karen, and this isn't even Lance yet. Here is Lance time. Starts off with Gyarados. I should be able to almost one-shot all of his Pokemon. I still just can't believe it. It took me that long just to beat Karen. These Dragonites, they usually are a pretty huge factor in the battles, but with me being such a high level as of right now, they just don't stand a chance. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to one-shot all these Pokemon, which of course Charizard comes out. Pretty cool to look at, but one shot. And last but not least, Dragonite level 50 goes down. So there we go. We are headed to the Kanto region. Here we go. For the Kanto region, you're pretty much just, farming XP at this point. None of the Pokemon really stand a chance. None of the gym leaders. So you're pretty much just going here battling. Nothing too exciting happens, just getting that XP. But it's still, like always in the videos that I say before, it's always fun to go back and defeat the old gym leaders that started it all, if you really think about it. And it's just so cool. But we are definitely leveling up, and we have pretty much one more battle until you-know-who, Red. Here we go. Last gym battle before Red, and Blue always seems like he kind of puts up a fight. But at this point, Alakazam's level 77, which still blows my mind. I can't believe how high level he is already. But we should be able to pretty much one-shot everybody. I don't see anybody standing a chance against us at all, especially with the moves. I mean, I'm outpowering everything. Rhydon goes down. Gyarados probably going to go down one shot. Nope, it doesn't. He actually hangs on, but still not enough. Full restore definitely won't be enough. Psychic takes it down. I'm really wondering what level I can be at to defeat him. Because remember, there's no saving, so I can't go back and keep retrying. So whatever level that I'm with, that's the level I have to use. So pretty interesting, 77. So if we can take down Red in one shot, because Blue just doesn't stand a chance to me. And I gave Alakazam leftovers, so that's a big one. And there you go, Blue is defeated. One more person left. This is the moment we have been waiting for. Pikachu at level 81, Alakazam is at level 78. Can we take it down in one go? Let's find out right here. Shadow Ball against Espeon. It doesn't kill it, but it does use Reflect. So we are able to defeat it. Now Snorlax here, I taught Alakazam Dynamic Punch, but I guess it doesn't do a whole bunch. It does confuse it, but that's about it. And so I need to find a move that's going to do a lot more damage. Snorlax is just a tank. And if I'm not doing damage to it, it's going to definitely take me out. So if I can get lucky with either a critical or something, but I don't, and I lose, I have to come back probably at a higher level. Okay, so we tried a little bit more times. I'm at level 86. I taught Alakazam Toxic just to see if that would actually help the fight. And as long as I can get some good RNG, I think I should be able to defeat it. Snorlax is poisoned, but I am paralyzed. That is what is probably going to affect this fight later on. I get past Snorlax, Charizard's up, and it leaves me with 23 HP. I'm going to have to get lucky on this if I'm going to win. Blastoise up next, and it kills me. No, I have to come back again. If at the start of this challenge, you would have told me I would have been at level 90 even to compete with Red, I probably wouldn't have believed it just because that seems way too high of a level. But Alakazam, after all this battling, is not paralyzed. It can actually do some damage and go first. And Blastoise is up next. Oh, no, come on. We just look at me right here. I'm freaking out. I'm like, what should I do? What should I do? We have one Pokemon left in Venusaur. Psychic should one-shot it, please. Oh my gosh, finally. We defeated the game with Alakazam at level 90. That is so crazy. And remember, this is no saving at all. So I wasn't saving before, so I can't just keep on restarting the level. I can't believe it took me that long just to beat it. Man, that was definitely a fun one though. Besides beating that, Alakazam shredded the whole game. That was definitely fun for me. I tell you right now, man, that was a tough one at the very end. But the rest of the game was pretty easy. So if you ever use Alakazam, you maybe can switch up some of the moves. But I felt like I tried, the best I could on some of those. Man. But hopefully all you enjoyed. It was actually fun to do this one. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below who the next Pokemon should be. Take care, everybody.